Let's go YouTube. Today I am actually finishing the Death of Apocalypse series today. I think my last video I said I was finishing it, but I meant like I was finishing the individual characters. But today I'm actually finishing the Death of Apocalypse with us investigating the Death of Apocalypse. Okay. Even though I could have sworn I seen something to where Apocalypse he can't die, or like a version of him dies, but then like he keeps like cloning himself or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. But I could have sworn he couldn't die, but apparently he can. So we're gonna see how Mr. Apocalypse get clapped, how he got clapped, who clapped him. Pause, I guess. But we're gonna see who killed him. Anyways, let's get on into it. Excuse me. If you do hear like sizzling in the background, it's my mom cooking dinner. So yeah, if you hear sizzling, that is it. Anyways, let's get to investigating. So, Bloodless Corpse, Undead Energy, Phoenix Force. Okay, so I'm gonna Phoenix Force is here. That's the Undead Energy, and Bloodless Corpse goes right there. So reveal the truth. The Death of Apocalypse. 4 murders. Daredevil said to the heroes assembled in Thebes. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize. But only 3 of the killers have faced justice. We've ruled out the notion that anyone in our number is on a killing spree, Emma Frost said. We have yet to determine who possessed the might, the means, and the motive to strike down Apocalypse during his ascension. Ascension. That's why we've gathered you here again, Daredevil said, to share with us any information that could help identify the culprit who set all of this in motion. We have the evidence, but we're hoping you have the final pieces that will complete the puzzle. The answers likely lie within Apocalypse's body itself, Emma said. His wounds had a number of unique properties worthy of further consideration. Troll? Thank you. First, before Bucky showed up, Daredevil said Wolverine discovered Apocalypse's body was completely drained of blood. Still wasn't me, Jubilee said, flashing her fangs at Blade as she gave a sarcastic smile. We know jubilation, Emma said, but there must be another explanation for his anemic state. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't Jubilee. So out there, it was like, did Jubilee kill everybody? Man, Apocalypse? So she won't have to answer to him, his orders and whatnot. I still don't know why she's a horseman, but I guess we can find out in the season volume. I'll read through that at some point when I get all the pages. Back on topic. Not so long ago, Venom suffered some severe wounds in his duel against Null. Call back to season 3. Yeah, a lot of people lose every season. Not mine though. Mr. Fantastic said his blood loss was abnormal, as if the weapon he was cut with had somehow siphoned the vital fluids from his body. They always say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Reeves added, but I can tell you that doesn't apply to the All Black. The All Black, Thor questioned. Whoops, my fault. It cannot be. There must be another explanation, perhaps, Emma said. And if we move on to our next bit of evidence, we might find out. Next, before being dragged into the illusion, Daredevil said, Salak detected undead energy lingering in Apocalypse's wounds. Curious, Loki mused. Hela once told me of a discussion she had, my fault, with Noel before she became the Queen in Black. She claimed that the All Black carries a kind of undead energy within its blade that gradually drains the soul of anyone it wounds. Maybe that's why the Lazarus Chamber couldn't revive Apocalypse, Jubilee said. Part of his soul was missing. An interesting assessment, Emma replied. Okay, so that's why he quote unquote died. But there is one more factor that needs to be considered. Finally, according to Gambit, Daredevil said he locked onto traces of the Phoenix Force in Apocalypse's wounds while searching for the Tablet of Death and Entropy. Back, back on Clintar, Magic said Jean was wounded by All Black. If the Phoenix Force has left residual energy in all those who it has touched, could the All Black still carry a hint of it as well? Call back to season 3 as well. Looks like we have our murder weapon, Daryl said. Do we truly believe Noel has returned already? Captain America asked. Nay. Thor replied, no, not Noel. I've heard of another who has wielded the Necrosaur. Oh, this is my goal. Yeah, the Gore, a butcher of gods who has been wreaking havoc in this timeline for many centuries. Perhaps the fluctuations in divine energy from Apocalypse's attempt to ascend caught his attention and drew him here. Mr. Fantastic deduced, Gore finna get introduced finally. If I were devoted to slaughtering gods, Emma said, taking one out before he could fully claim his mantle seems like a wise move. Mm, been wanting him in the game since like for months. But I guess he's gonna be a season villain in season 9 or season. What season were we in? Season 8? No, we're in season 9. He'll be season villain in season 10, I guess. I don't get it, Jubilee said, doubt in her voice. In execution, the savage feels intensely personal. And as far as I know, Apocalypse didn't have any beef with this god butcher. If he's in the process of ascension, then technically he isn't a god to be butchered, right? So why him? And why importantly, who's next? Great question. I did wish Apocalypse was more of a villain in the season, but I guess not. Just got clapped at the beginning of the season and like it was just thrown to the side. I do like this different take of the season. It's not just, oh, bad guy shows up, then heroes gonna fight him, or heroes doing this and that, and they get interrupted by the time stream collapsing, or they're getting sucked into a different timeline. I like this different take, which was an Apocalypse that it happened to, but whatever. I do like this different take on the season. It being a murder mystery investigation type of thing. It's kind of cool. So that's it. No notes. I guess that's it. So I guess we got our murder who murdered Apocalypse. Wasn't Jubilee? Wasn't Red Hood? Was nobody else in the room? It was the Gore. Finally, going to be introduced in the game. Wish he was going to be playable, but I guess that won't be happening anytime soon. Guessing he's going to be a season villain in season 10, right? I think we're season 9, right? It's season 10. Hopefully we see, him do some cool stuff. Hopefully he's not like the Love and Thunder version of him, where he just keeps off-screening people. Hopefully we actually see him kill people. I also think, spoilers, so you can skip ahead a little bit. I'm pretty sure we saw him kill Khonshu in the new map conclusion, the cinematic at the end of the match. So he gets clapping gods. We've finally seen kill gods now. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this whole season, the storyline. Like it, like a different take on it. Like I said before, I do wish Apocalypse did more, but she wasn't just a corpse in his sarcophagus, which he was, doing more Apocalypse type things, fighting X-Men and mutants, whatnot. But whatever. I do like this investigation type style that they had for this season. Hopefully they do more things like this, but not like the murder mysteries type of thing, but like more like versatile and different and diverse things for seasons to come. But yeah. Oh wait. Whoops. Anyways, yeah. Let me know what y'all thought about this. I think I'm ended here. Let me know what y'all thought about let me know what y'all thought about this season in general. Let me know what y'all thought about the team ups, all of that, this and that. Yeah. Gore was the one that did it, I guess. I'm done chatting. I'm out.